Hi, my name's Clark Geller, and I'm joined today by Dr. Chris McDaniel, and he's here to join me with another episode of Ask the Expert. Dr. McDaniel, how are you?
I'm doing great, Clark. Thanks for inviting me today.
That's no problem. We really enjoy having you here. I'm glad you made time for us. Hey, doctor, here's the thing. There's literally hundreds of people across, maybe thousands of people across the country that could be watching this video. And not all of them are close and local to your practice. So what I'd like to have you do today is kind of describe to us what kinds of things should people look for when they're finding a dentist. And what are the important things with the questions and things they should look for trying to get a dentist in their local area?
That's a great question, Clark. A dentist is an important part of your total healthcare team. People will see their dentist sometimes more often than they see their medical doctor. So when you look for a dentist, it's always best to go with somebody that you have interaction with, whether it be a friend or a family or a coworker, somebody who can personally vouch for that dentist's abilities and skills and how well they run their office. A second excellent way to judge a dentist would be through online reviews. Because those online reviews, those are the exact words and feelings and emotions that a patient has had with that office, with that dentist, and with their staff. So between those two, those are what you need to look for to establish a great relationship and rapport with a dentist and a dental office.
Thank you. That's great. That makes a lot of sense. Well, let me ask you this. When it comes to your office, if I were to call your office, what kind of experience would I have? In other words, you've been in practice for quite a long time, and I know that you've got staff that's been with you for a long time. Can you describe to me what would happen if I were to call your office, what kind of experience I'd have?
Yeah, sure, Clark. I've been blessed to be at the Hartland Smilemakers for over 15 years. The office has been there for nearly 40 years. And when you'd call, you would hear the friendly voice of a staff member who's concerned about you. A lot of our staff have been there for 10, 15. We even have some who are approaching 20 and 25 years at the dental office, not just experience, but at the Hartland Smilemakers. What they would try to do is try to build rapport right away. They'd ask you when you could come in, when they could set up an appointment to see myself or Dr. Miller. At that appointment, we'd get you in, you'd see one of our dental assistants, and it's not just quick look at you, get you done, be a number. The biggest thing is we're trying to establish some relationship to see where you are at, where that patient's at, what sort of expectations do they have for us, what sort of history do they have, because we try to treat each person individually. So at that appointment, you'd come in. We have a specialized camera that allows the patient or you to see what's going on in their mouth. You wouldn't have to take my word for it or the assistant's word for it. You'd be able to see with your own eyes on a monitor each and every single tooth. So if I told you or a staff member told you you had a cracked tooth or a broken filling, you would have visual evidence. At that exam, we'd also go over not just your teeth, but your gum tissue, look at your entire mouth, making sure that there's no concerns, that there's no oral cancer. After that, you'd get a chance to see one of our excellent hygienists. She'd make sure that your home care is up to speed. Make sure you don't have any gingivitis or gum disease. And then after that, we'd sit down, talk, and make sure that there's a good plan so that you could keep your teeth a lifetime. And a personalized plan of attack to make sure that all your goals and objectives could be met.
Fantastic. That's really good. So let me kind of summarize what I think you said to me. What I got from that is, number one, is that your staff has been with you for a long time, and that I think that speaks well of businesses. That it's people that know what they're doing and they're familiar with your practice, and that I think what you're saying is that what you try to do different than many other practices, or at least some other practices, is that you really try to get a relationship with the customer, and you try to make it so that they feel like that their care is your most important mission. Is that correct?
That's exactly correct, Clark. We're not a big office where we try to push people through where you're just a number. It's funny, living in the community, a lot of times we'll see them out at the ball field, we'll see them at the grocery store. It's amazing the places that you'll bump into people. And it's that relationship where you say, oh, hey, how are you doing? How's the family? It's what makes it special. And it builds confidence in the people. We try to call people at night. We give out our cell phone numbers. We treat them better than family, just like their friends, just so that we can make sure that we're all on the same page and to meet and exceed their expectations.
That's great. That's really great. Well, I really thank you for taking the time to tell our viewers about the dental practice that you have, and also sharing with them what they need to be looking for in case they're in an area other than local to you. They can figure out from listening to you what they should be looking for in a dentist. Now, I know you have mentioned to me before we started that you have a special offer that you would give to people who may be deciding to call you after they've seen this video, and maybe they are looking for a dentist, and maybe they're in your market area, they're in Hartland, Michigan, or the surrounding area. What kind of an offer do you have? Is it that people you would offer people when they come in?
Yeah, if after watching this video they say, hey, we want to give the Hartland Smilemakers a try, we'd like to see what this guy's talking about, give our office a call, and we would extend to you the opportunity to get a custom whitening or bleaching system. Normally it's around $350, but because of this interview that Clark has done and the opportunity to meet you, we would offer that to you at $125. So mention this ad, then come in, and we would give you that for $125 instead of $350.
That's great. That's great. Well, Doctor, I really appreciate the time you spent with us today, and I know that the people that are seeing this will have learned quite a bit about your practice, but they'll also have learned what it takes to find a dentist anywhere in the country that they might be. Again, thanks so much, and we'll put a screen up here that shows people how to contact you in case that they would like to do that. Thanks again.
All right. Thanks, Clark. Have a great day, and God bless.
Thank you.